Okay guys, so before we start the video, I wanted to go over something real quick. We're at the Clover Springs Campground. I looked on the BLM website everywhere I could find to see if the campground was open or if the campground was closed before we came here. It didn't say. So well, we'll go check it out. So we got here, drove straight through, no problems. When I came back to check it out, I noticed there was a sign over here on the cattle guard with a cable. People have just been driving over it. The cable's rusty and it doesn't look like it's been moved forever. So the box to pay is locked up, so you can't pay. So I guess in reality we're doing a stealth camp in a closed campground. So I guess we'll see how that goes for us. See if we make it without getting busted. But there's several other people camping down here too, so I don't think there's too big of a risk. The other thing is the camp spot we're in is the handicap spot, which I didn't notice till after we were set up. So I guess we're stealth camping in a handicap spot and stealth camping in a closed campground. So anyway, hope you enjoy the video. Hey guys, welcome back to Raw Doing Stuff. We've got Spencer with me today. Where are we going, Spence?
Survival camping?
He says we're going to go do some survival camping. We've got a little bit of snow mixed with some rain today. So we're going to go see if we can find somewhere to be. It's going to be interesting, so come along for the ride. We're here.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we made it to this campground. We decided to come to a campground because of this rain and snow. It's muddy everywhere, but there is some gravel here, so it's not so bad. So we're going to get our tent set up and we're going to get inside of it and get our fire going because it's snowing out here. Alright guys, so I think we're going to set our tent up right here. It's pretty level. So we're going to get going on that now. Show you guys these new stakes that I made. So I welded some washers onto them. They're a lag bolt. Last time we were out, we were on frozen ground and they were really hard to get in. So we're gonna try this and see how it works. All right, that seemed to go well. Come on, follow me. You ready for this? Okay guys, so we've got everything pretty much set up on the inside. We'll show you that setup here in a minute. We're gonna just get our chimney set up on the outside here. We're gonna do that with these 3 poles and this bracket down here that I built. Alright guys, we got our tent all set up. So Spencer says he's a little cold and we don't really want to start a fire yet, so we're gonna get in the truck and go for a little drive around the area and just explore a few things. So this is interesting. I didn't notice this until after we were all set up, so hope nobody bothers us, but there's this cable across here that says that the campground's closed. But it doesn't look like it's been up for a while, so there's other people camped down here, so I'm not too worried about it. We're just gonna carry on. Obviously they don't care enough to come maintain it, so there is a fee box here. It's $12 a night to stay here. No dumping allowed, no fireworks, no garbage collection. Recreate responsibly. Here's the old pay box. Looks like it's, you can't get anything in there. They've locked the fee envelope box up, so I guess we won't pay, because I don't know what else you do. Tried to pay them. They wouldn't let us, so oh well. Alright, so there's this little pull out up here. Thought we'd check it out, see what this says. Ah, part of the Lincoln Highway, America's first highway. I guess if you want to pause this, you can read the whole thing. I'm not going to read the whole thing on camera. Fisher Pass, elevation 6,496 feet. Carl Fisher near Fisher Pass on Old Boy Betsy, 1919 Packard that was the official Lincoln Highway car. Sweet. So I guess if you want to pause it and read the entire plaque, there you go. Alright, we're out riding around and Spence is going to tell us what he thinks.
Fun.
You having fun?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Well, we're going to ride around for a bit more here, get Spencer's feet warmed up. We don't want to light a fire quite in the tent yet because we only have so much wood. Probably wouldn't have enough to make it through the night if we started a fire this early, so it's only 2 o'clock. We're going to ride around for another half hour, 45 minutes, then we'll go back. We didn't eat lunch, so we're going to make an early dinner. And, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So today, I'm going to show you how to make a caveman steak. You got to be a couple nice 1.5 thick cut ribeyes here. We're going to season these up and show you how the cavemen do it. First thing we got to do is get a fire going. You want to come do this?
No.
Why not?
I don't play with snakes.
Yeah, you do. You've done this before.
What? Man, I didn't use my hand.
Well, here, come use this. Do it part way like that. Take this, kneel down. Right there. Take this and just, when you get about that far, just twist the knife and you can pull it apart, okay? Get you a new one. A little shorter one. Let's see. There you go. Take this. And just take little pieces off, like about that wide. Hold your hand over here in case it slips. It doesn't cut it, okay? Now take this in that hand and whack the knife. Okay, now twist it. See if you can twist it. There you go. Now set the knife down and break it off. Alright, now do it again. hard. You can do it. Pull hard. You can do it. Pull hard. You can do it. Harder. Twist it. There you go. So we got some of this Blackbeard fire starter. I saw this on Facebook for sale, so I bought some. It was just cut a piece off here. Try it out. Last time we tried the old fat rope stick. It's like it's kind of a rope covered in wax. I'm just gonna fluff this up and see how easy this lights. Alright, Spencer. It's your time to shine. See, do you have the right side of it? Okay, do it with this side because that side has the sharper edge on it. Maybe like that. There you go. No more.
Man, it's so close. Come on.
All the way to the end. Yeah, there you go. Keep going. It'll go. Unless this stuff don't light. Never tried it before. We need to fluff it up more. Let's try.
It's cold.
Your hands are cold. Can't hang on to anything, huh? Alright, try it now. We got her fluffed up more.
Come on. Get this.
Almost.
Dang it.
Right in the middle of this. Okay. There you go. Keep going. I get it.
Dang it. Come on.
Alright. Let's see here. This stuff is not
Working.
No. Let's get you the old Alright guys, so I don't think we're very well impressed with the Blackbeard there. Doesn't look like it lights up as easy as it did on Facebook, so back with the old trusty petroleum jelly and cotton ball here. I buy these single packets, shove these cotton balls in old film canisters and put about 6 or 8 cotton balls in there that way. It's the only downside to the Vaseline is it's a little messy, but it sure lights up easier than that stuff. Alright. There you go, bud. Try that.
It's probably gonna be easy.
Let's do it. Almost.
So close.
There you go. Now the old Blackbeard will burn.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it had to use cotton balls.
Yeah.
So really it didn't work too well.
No.
So pretty much the cotton ball did it.
Get our sticks on there, because fires like buddies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lots of them. This is an old dried up fence board, so they should go up pretty good. All right, good job, Spence. Give me 5.
And
Alright, so Spencer got our fire going for us. We're going to let this burn down a bit. Then I got some mesquite wood we're going to put on there to cook our steaks on.
it was gonna put on so much wood.
It's going out. So we got our fire over there burning. I'm going to let it get going good, and then I've got this bag of mesquite wood. A few years ago when we were in Texas, I picked this up thinking I'd smoke something with it someday, but I never have, and so I figured what better way to use it than to cook us some nice ribeyes caveman style. So I'm going to show you how I get these steaks ready. I'm going to put a good coating of this steak seasoning on here. Then I'm just going to let them sit. Let that flavor get down into the meat while I'm waiting for my fire to get ready. That's all there is to it. That's all we're going to do with them. We'll get them on the fire. So I got our mesquite wood on the fire here. We're gonna let that burn down to coals, and then we'll get our steaks on. All right, so also with our steak, I bought the zucchini, some squash, we got a little bit of onion there. We're gonna cut that up, fry it up, some spices, and eat that with our steak. Alright guys, so we're getting some good coals over there. These veggies will take a minute to cook, so I'm gonna get them on the fire. A little bit of seasoned salt and a little bit of pepper here to going on there, like so. I've got some already minced garlic because I'm all about easy. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that in there, a lot bit of that in there because I like garlic. Okay, and a little bit of butter. Put a little bit of, sorry, hit the camera there. A little bit of butter to fry that up in. We'll get it over on the fire and get cooking. Alright guys, so we're ready for our steaks. We got our nice mesquite coal bed here. If you can hold your hand about that far above it and you can't hold it there for more than 5 seconds, you know it's hot enough. So here we go. I've actually never done this before. We're gonna try it. So we're gonna leave them on that side for about 3 minutes, then we'll flip them over. Alright, so we've been about 3 minutes. We're gonna flip these suckers over. Flip those big coals off there. Let's move this over here onto fresh coals. Whoa, that's a flop. Hand got hot. Okay, we're gonna let those roll for a few minutes on that side. We'll be getting there. Alright guys, and that's it. These caveman style steaks are done. We're gonna flick these big chunks of coals off here because we don't want to eat those. But look at that. Look at the char on that thing. That's gonna be some good eats. Let's pull this one off. Oh yeah. tailgate of the truck. Okay, we're going to let those rest for a few minutes, and that's how you cook caveman style steaks when you're camping. Alright guys, we're going to give our squash here and zucchini and onions one last stir. That's looking good too. Look at that. Oh, that's done. Get it off there. Look at that. That turned out excellent. Steaks are looking good. Cut them open, see how we did. Okay guys, let's cut this open. See what we got. Oh, look at that. A little medium rare there. And try that out. See what you think, Ben. Do you give that a thumbs up? That's a good steak, guys. 2 thumbs up on the caveman cook. We're gonna get these cut up and sit down and eat. Alright guys, dinner's done. We're gonna sit down here by the campfire and just enjoy. It's an awesome steak. What do you think, Spence? Is it alright?
Yeah.
You taste that char on there from that mesquite wood. Just gives it a good flavor. The Montreal steak seasoning. Let's try some of this squash and zucchini. Oh yeah, that hits the spot. I didn't eat much for lunch. It's good food, guys. Well, we're just going to sit back, enjoy the fire, enjoy each other's company, and eat some good food. Alright, so me and Spencer are gonna walk down here, see if we can find the spring that the campground's named after. I think it's right over here. It looks like there's a trail that takes off. We're gonna go over and check it out. So we got a sign here. Let's see what this sign says. Oh yeah. Goshen Indians who call this area Champip first used water from Clover Springs in 1855. Lucas Johnson and Ian Stuckey settled on the Clover Creek. Since then, Rush Valley residents have depended on this water. Enjoy your visit to Champip. Please leave it clean. Scout Troop 6163, January of 2006. Alright, yeah. So, this is, looks like the spring here. Let's check it out. Good moss growing down in there. It said on one of the reviews I was reading that you could drink this water. Of course, they recommended purifying it some way, which probably is a good idea. Somebody said they had seen little fish in here. And one of the things I read, this could get a little soggy. I don't think I want to go any further out than that. Let's go check out over this way. See where it comes out. Yeah, it's a little soggy. I think we'll walk up we're gonna walk up around this way. We don't wanna, last thing we need is wet shoes when it's cold out here. It's about 30 degrees out here right now, so it's not too bad. It's only supposed to get down to 28 or so tonight. It's not supposed to be real cold. So, yeah, where it comes out. Some pretty clean looking water. You got Spencer down here. He's shivering. Are you cold?
Yes.
Why are you cold?
I don't know.
You're frozen? We better get you back to the fire. Alright guys, so yeah, I guess if you came here you wouldn't necessarily have to haul water with you. You could get it out of here and boil it or run it through a water purifier or something that way. But we're going to head back and get in where it's warm because it's starting to get dark. Not dark, but it's about 5 o'clock. It'll be dark in an hour. And so we're going to go back, probably get the fire started in the tent. I'm going to go get the fire going, get it warmed up in there, and maybe watch some movies on the phone tonight and get Spencer warmed up. He's back here freezing to death on me. What do you have to say for yourself?
Cold.
That's it?
Yes.
Oh. He says it's cold. Alright, so we got to get Spencer warmed up because he's over here freezing on me. So he says he's hands and he is too cold to light the fire for us. So I guess that leaves the responsibility on me to keep us from freezing to death. We got Spencer over here hunkered down in his sleeping bag. He says it's too cold to get out.
It is.
Can't even light a fire. He'd freeze to death if he was here on his own.
I would.
Uh-oh. Okay guys, this is one of my homemade fire starters. So I soak this jute rope in paraffin wax. I take my knife and I shred the ends of these. Then it'll catch a spark. Let's see if it works better than the old Blackbeard fire starter earlier. Alright, so that was easy enough. We already had one going in there because we had a failed filming attempt. We got to get lighting the fire on video. Those work pretty good though if you soak those in the wax with that jute rope. You see, it only took one strike to get that going. Well, we got the fire going. It's warming up in here. Spencer's eating some donuts. How's it going now?
Good.
One word, that's all you have to say.
Mm-hmm.
Man of few words.
Yep.
Alright, so looks like we made it through the night. How was your sleep, Spence?
Hot.
It was hot?
Yes.
It was at times. Right before we went to bed, it got pretty warm. We got the stove all stoked up. We went to sleep about 11:30, 12 o'clock, and we just went to sleep. About 4:30 I woke up. There were still a few coals in the fire. It was pretty chilly in here. So I threw a couple more logs on there. We got the fire going again. Now we're pretty warm again. We've got all the windows open, so we're going to keep the fire stoked up. We're going to cook breakfast inside on the stove today. So I'm going to get my bed put away so that we can bring our chairs in here and have room to sit and eat. And yeah, I think breakfast is next. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I showed yesterday how we have it set up in here. We've just got the 2 Teton XXL cots, which is plenty big for him, but it's perfect size for me. And then we've got the wood stove over here, and then just some wood over here in the corner. So we're gonna get some breakfast going. Okay, so we got one bed cleaned up and moved, so we have room for our chairs in here. What do you want for breakfast, Spence?
Pancakes and bacon.
Pancakes and bacon is what he requested before we came, so we're gonna get that going. All right, Spencer's gonna get us some bacon going. Get our pan over here and get it heating up. Good old cast iron. Let's see our knife. It's a good thing we brought Spencer with us, because somehow my knife has come up missing out of my pack. I'm not sure how. It's usually just in there all the time, but Spencer came prepared with his, so
Well, maybe you left
that's
it.
why we bring him.
Maybe you left it out.
Maybe. Okay, come over here. We gotta stir this, okay? Keep it moving.
Okay.
Just like this, okay? You let it cook for a minute and then stir it. Let it cook for a minute and then stir it.
Do it?
Yeah. Do your thing. I'm gonna sit over here in the chair and relax while you cook me breakfast.
What?
I gotta get you trained so that I don't have to do it. All right, Spencer's getting our bacon cooked. We're getting close. Keep her stirring. We'll have her ready here in no time. Okay, is bacon done, Spencer? Okay, we're gonna get it off there. Put it on this paper towel. We'll wipe that pan out and get some pancakes going. So, a little butter. Maybe got this just a tad bit runny, but it's gonna be okay.
I think we'll have to be cooking one pancake at a time.
Yeah.
Is it burnt?
Burnt.
Yeah.
What? It's a little stuck, but it's not burnt. Alright guys, so Spencer's finished up his pancake. Eating some bacon. How's that bacon you cooked?
Good.
The only thing we forgot on it was we should have put a little pepper on it.
Right.
But it's still good, because you cooked it, right?
Yeah.
We're going to dig into this pancake, guys. Get this ate up. We're just going to sit here and eat and relax a bit. And then we'll work on getting stuff packed up and head out. We've got some other things we've got to do today, so we'll go do that. Alright, we're going to show you how easy these tent stakes are to get out. Spencer's going to take this corner one out right here. This one here. There you go. Now pull it out. Put it in here. Okay, go around and take them all out. It's your job. Alright guys, so there's another camping trip in the books. Stealth camping in a closed campground apparently that's not very closed. I don't think they care. The cable that's across the gate looks like it's been there for a while. I'd planned on getting my new drone up. I got a new drone and I'd planned on getting it up and getting some footage for you guys. But I keep having these big wind gusts. I haven't flown it enough in calm to know how much wind it can handle, so figured I'd play it safe and not lose a $800 drone in the wind crashing. But anyway, I had a good time. Spencer had a good time, I think. Did you have a good time, Spencer?
Yeah.
So Spencer had a good time. Maybe next time we'll be able to get the drone up. Everything went well. Stayed warm. We're gonna head home and just relax, and we have some other plans we're gonna go do this afternoon. So anyway, if you like what you see and you've made it to this far in the video putting up with us, please like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, share the video, and comment. The comments help the other videos get noticed by YouTube, and so then they put them at the top of the list if they have more comments. So anyway, it's free to subscribe. If you have any comments, questions, like I say, put them in the comments below, and we'll see you on the next one.